Hello everyone and welcome back to Football Manager 2017 and our European Journeyman series for the last time with Napoli. Now I am going to resign as boss at the end of this episode. Today is just about seeing our season out in style, hopefully with 3 victories. Then we'll take a look at the club, its players, what we've achieved, and also take a quick look back at how our former teams are getting on as well. So that's Valencia, Benfica and Monaco, how they've been doing in our absence since we've been at Napoli. This will be the end of about 2.5 years at the club, and I'm not sure where we'll go next. I asked you guys last time, a lot of you said you would prefer Germany over the Premier League, but ultimately it will depend on what jobs are available, and I might actually be unemployed for a little while. Up to now we've been able to jump from club to club to club without a problem, but this time, because there's no international competition, we could be waiting a little while, so we'll have to see what happens there. And I'm not entirely set on definitely going to Germany. There could be another team that takes my interest. But for now, that is the plan. We're going to get through the 3 games today. We've got matches against Pescara Calcio, Udinese and Lazio. We're on a good unbeaten run in Serie A that stretches all the way back to the 6th of January. So I want to see out the rest of this season unbeaten if we can. Worth noting, Juventus have won the league at this point. We're pretty much guaranteed, or are guaranteed, second place as well. So nothing's really going to change in the league table, but hopefully we can get a few more wins on the belt and sign off in style. For this game, no big surprises. It's our usual sort of starting 11. We've got Diabate, Bruma and Messi up front with Castellano, Asensio and Amighi in the middle. Then Traore, Pacheco, Mancini and Husai with Murray in goal. Free kick from Messi in towards the middle. It's cleared out, but Asensio picks up the ball. He then looks for Traore in a good position. 4 in the box to aim at. He finds Messi, who has the composure to pull it back to Bruma for an easy finish. Bruma now 19 goals this season. Husai with a throw. He finds Messi. It's back to Husai. Sent to the edge of the area for Amighi. He finds Traore. And ball just given away to Luiz there. And now it is with Gustavo, who's trying to run it out of defence. He doesn't have a lot of support though. Luiz. Now again, inside to Carbonero. Selassie. Good tackle there from Asensio. Husai with the ball forward to Messi again. Switches flank brilliantly. How good has Messi been since we signed him? It's unreal. Bruma just carving people open, finds Messi and it's just wide. What a run that was from Bruma there, just cutting in from the left flank and running past 3 players. Messi with a free kick, sent towards Mancini. It comes down to Pacheco, it's blocked on the line and then he hits a post as well. So unlucky there, Pacheco. Bartolelli puts the ball out, it's pushed forward but Mancini easily claims that. Now Messi switches out to Bruma. He's having a good run here. He's got 3 in the box to aim at. It comes to Castellano, who just dribbles it past the keeper for 2-0. Luiz. Now Fancini. Ball comes to Selassie. Vieiro. Into Mitrovski. Selassie again. Ball's fallen for Asensio here. Now Messi can do something from the right flank. He switches it to the left flank as he loves to do. Bruma can then go on a run, but he has lost the ball to Fancini. Vieiro. Down the line for Capuani. He's looking for Selassie, but Asensio cuts it out. Still with Pescara here. Now Mitrovski into Gustavo. He's got a run from Vieiro, who finishes it excellently. A very good move from Pescara Calcio. We are having a highlight straight from the kickoff here. Traore forward to Bruma. He's looking to cut inside. It's come to Asensio. Now Castellano. On to Diabate. We've not seen much of him today, and he's lost possession there as well. Ball cut out by Pacheco, but with Vieiro now. Gustavo. Into the middle, ball over the top, looking for Vieiro. He's in on goal, and Murray denies a second goal for them. Petroselli forward to Selassie. Now Mitrovski, ball over the top for Vieiro. He's in on goal. He's got a good angle, but it's denied by Murray. Despite the little scare where it looked like they might get a second goal, it looks like we're about to hang on for 3 more points in this game against Pescara Calcio. We are on track for setting a new points record total, or points total record at Napoli. We're now on 80 points. I think the current Napoli record is just 82, so we could comfortably surpass that, and we are just 7 points behind Juventus, but there's only 2 games left, so even if they lose both of them, we will still not be able to overturn Juventus in the title race. Well, the penultimate match of our time at Napoli is away from home against Udinese. We're 2 points off that record total that we want to achieve and leave a bit of history, or a bit more history, at the club. Just a couple of changes to the team. Koundé is coming into defence, Balbuena in for Amigi in defensive midfield. Otherwise, it's the same team as the last match as we look to get another win on the board. Mekele tries to send the ball forward, but under pressure he's given it away to Husai. He just dribbles the ball forward. It's Asensio. Balbuena in a bit of space. Finds Diabate. Ball given away though, and now they come at us with Caprari. Mancini with a good tackle. He's looked so good this season since we let Koulibaly leave. But now Zuccolini has it. He sends it back to Mekele. Venuti. Over the top for Laurent. Brings it down, but the shot blocked by our defender. Corner taken by Messi, looking into the middle, and it's gone straight in. A header from Asensio, I think, has given us the lead. Another assist for Lionel Messi. Jose, forward to Zuccolini. Now Matos. Good tackle from Husai there, winning the ball quite easily, really. Now Asensio, forward towards Diabate, brings it down. He's away from one defender, and he's found the bottom corner. An excellent finish from Diabate, who said he wants to leave the club. He's our top scorer, 25 goals. He wants to move to Real Madrid. That will probably happen if we leave this summer. Messi's got a free kick. It's cleared back out to him. Laurent wins the header, but Husai follows up, finds Messi in a good position, 2 in the box to aim for. He pulls it back to Balbuena. His ball in is cleared away. Now Laurent, can he get it over the top? He's looking for Caprari. It's a good ball, but Mancini with an excellent clearance. Now Messi plays the ball forward to Asensio. We can hit them on the break here. It's Balbuena into Castellano, forward to Diabate. Turns the defender. He's having to run again, but this time it's saved by Mikai. Castellano on the ball. Having a run forward, he plays it out to Messi. Ball comes back to Asensio, and it deflects his shot into the back of the net. 3-0, now we lead. Mikai puts the ball forward, cut out by Balbuena. Now Messi sends it over the top for Bruma. Castellano out wide to Traore. Into Diabate. Balbuena again. Good building here. I think this is going to lead to a goal. It's pushed out wide to Husai. A lot of space out here for him. He just holds on to the ball. Tries to put it in. It's cut out by Cluti. Now Zuccolini. Forward to Capare. Falzani tries to dink it over the top, and he's found his man, Vigolo. He's cutting in from the left. He's going to have a strike, but he's put it high and wide. Well, there's the full-time whistle, a good 3-0 away win over Udinese. The football we've been playing recently has been absolutely exceptional, and it means that we have reached our record points total. 83 points is one better than the previous record, and we've done it with a game to spare. Well clear in second place, but still 7 points off Juventus at the top of the table. Juventus have just been very, very good. 83 points could probably win a league a lot of times, and with a game to spare, we almost certainly could hit 86 points, which would win most Premier League seasons, but 90 points is very difficult to match, and it means that we will miss out on the title this season. But hopefully we can stretch that best season, because this is apparently the best season Napoli have had. Hopefully we can extend that lead a bit more and make the record very difficult for the next manager to beat. The final game of our time in charge of Napoli is at home against Lazio. We're looking to get another win under our belt and sign off in absolute style. We've been on a great run of form recently. We've now won 5 Serie A games in a row. It's been a long time since we had a perfect episode, so this could be the opportunity to do that and sign off in real style. There's not too many changes. We've got Pacheco and Koundé as the defensive partnership in the middle. Otherwise, the team is exactly as it was for the last few games. We're on a good run of form. I don't want to change much. I just want to get the win, and then about a week after this game, I'll just see what happens in the job market. I'll keep you up to date with what jobs are available, and then I am going to resign as boss of Napoli. Husai with the throw. He finds Asensio. Now Castellano, good position, and he strikes it straight into the bottom corner like he does so often. 21 goals for him this season, our second highest goal scorer. Batshuayi, ball comes to Asensio, back to Koundé. Now Castellano, still early in this game. He's been an excellent signing, by the way. We picked him up from Monaco, and he's been worth every penny. Here's Asensio driving forward from midfield. Diabate back to Castellano. Asensio across to Messi. He's gone for goal and he's found the top corner. He, in his last game as a professional footballer, scores his 15th goal since January to make it 2-0. What a signing he was. Valbuena with a good tackle. Here's Castellano. Asensio looks for Messi, who drops the ball and then is in behind, and he finds Diabate as well. A goal and an assist for Messi on his final game. Azuari running in from the left flank, plays it back to Kinsella. Now it's Celal, who's tackled by Traore. Castellano into Asensio. Ball forward to Diabate. He sends it back to Valbuena. Castellano to Asensio. Now Diabate again, finds Messi in behind. He's got a man across the box and he finds Bruma to make it 4-0 straight from kickoff in the second half. 20 goals for Bruma this season. Castellano bringing the ball forward. He's then tackled and it's with Aliti. Over the top for Munoz and he's put it past Murray to ruin our clean sheet. Asensio back to Valbuena. Now Castellano. All the way back to Pacheco. Over to Traore. Valbuena again finds Bruma onto Castellano, looking for Diabate, but cut out by Denswil. Koundé heads it forward to Asensio. Castellano steps inside, is tackled, and it's going to be a second yellow card for Kinsella. He is off the pitch. Well, there's just 10 seconds left of Lionel Messi's career and my time at Napoli. He is going to get man of the match for this game. 2 assists and a goal, and it was an incredible goal as well as we finish our season in Serie A with another win and a perfect episode as well, even if it was just 3 games. We did still finish 7 points behind Juventus. They finished on 93 points. That's an incredible points total and shows why it was so difficult for us to win the league this season. Most other years we'd win the league with 86 points. There's no doubt about that. It's been a very respectable finish. But I think overall my job at Napoli is done. We've already won the league with them. I'm not that interested in the club anymore, and I think we're going to lose a lot of our key players as we did last year. Had we kept Raimundo this season, we may well have won the Champions League and the league again, but as it stands we haven't managed to do that. Just missing out. We've also failed to win a competition except for the Supercoppa TIM this season, which is a little bit disappointing. But if we look at my overview for the job at the moment, you can see that we have now had 4 jobs. Longest time at a club was 889 days. We've been in charge of Napoli now for 138 games, winning 97, drawing 17, which is quite low, and losing 24. It's not a bad record whatsoever, and 70% win percentage, 1% below my overall average, but 4 cup competitions. That's 2 Supercoppas, 2 TIM Cups, and a Serie A title as well. Takes me to a total of 14 cup competitions and 4 league titles. That is a very, very good return for the number of seasons that I've had in charge. I think we're up to 8-9 years in charge, and we've got 18 trophies. That is not a bad return, if I say so myself. Can we get the biography up? I can never remember where the biography is. Here it is. If we look at the biography, you can see it's quite a phenomenal record that we've got now. I mean, at Valencia, we won the Champions League. That was a good way to start. Then at Benfica, we won the Portugal Placard, the Taça de Liga twice, and the Primeira Liga twice, and the Supertaça Candido de Oliveira. At Monaco, we won the Champions League, was the big one. We won the Super Cup, the Coupe de France, Liga, the Trophy de Champion, and the FIFA Club World Cup, winning almost everything in France. And at Napoli, there are the 5 trophies that we've also managed to win. It's just been a great series up to this point, and I'm excited to see where we go next, because I really don't know where we're going to end up. If we have a look at the job security screen right now, you can see there's only 4 jobs going at the end of the season, and none of them are jobs that I want. You can maybe make a case for Nuremberg, but they're down in 17th position. It's not really the club that I want to take over at the minute. Schalke are a potential option, but again, not entirely sure. I'd want to have a better look at their team. Otherwise, Villarreal, possibly. Again, not entirely sure they're the club I want. It'd be very difficult going back to Spain with a club like Villarreal. So I think it's more likely I'm actually going to be unemployed for a little while, and I'm going to wait for a good job opportunity to come up. I'm also going to bring in the English leagues this summer at the 30th of June, where you can add and remove leagues. I'm going to bring in the Premier League, and there is a chance I could take over a club in England if the right job becomes available. At the moment, I'm not entirely sure what the right job is, but we'll wait and see what jobs do come up, and we will apply from there. Now, if we have a look at our former team, starting with Valencia, and just look at their senior squad and the players that they've got in there, in the fixtures, you can see they've not had the best season at the moment. If we start looking at La Liga, actually, if we take a look at their finishes in La Liga, we can see that this season they finished down in 7th place. I think they've had a poor time of it recently. They did finish 4th the year before, but 7th again before that, 3rd before that. They're jumping all over the place. They had a bit of consistency immediately after we left. Remember, we took them to 2nd place in the league, but a long way off Real Madrid, 18 points off them in the end. Barcelona finishing 4th that year. But overall, they've not been doing too well, it has to be said. If we look at their competition history, you can see they won the Champions League with us in 2018, or with me in charge. Since then, no victories in La Liga, just that 2nd place runner-up and a 3rd place finish in 2022. They did win the FIFA Club World Cup though after I left. Otherwise, the Europa Super Cup was actually won in 2018 as well, which was done after I left. But they haven't won any other competitions since that time. Which is a little bit disappointing. They really didn't kick on very much, which is what I thought would happen, to be fair. Benfica have had a lot of success. You can see they kept on winning league titles after we left. If we look at their competition history, you can see they've now won the Champions League 4 times. They won it twice after we left, which was quite frustrating. They won it the season after we left, and then they won it last year as well, winning the FIFA Club World Cup a couple of times and the Super Cup in 2021. But they've carried on winning an endless number of competitions. We left them with such a strong team, and if we have a look at their senior squad, you can see that their key players, you've got Z Gomez still there, or Zé Gomez, Alberto Cabrera, I'm not sure if we brought him in or if they brought him in, but he looks quite good, 26 years old. João Felix, another one of our former players. Idrissa Doumbia is still there. Bazur is there. Zivkovic still there. He wanted to leave when we came in, but he's still at the club. Overall, a lot of their players have left. I mean, Mamada is still there. He's had a great career since we brought him into Benfica. And then at Monaco, they have continued going from strength to strength with Carlo Ancelotti in charge. They actually won the league last year, and they are 2nd in Liga this season. If we look at their competitions overview, you can see they won the Champions League with us in 2022. They've not won it since but they did win Liga in 2024 since we've left. And they've also won the Coupe de France a few times as well, which is good for them. Other competitions, Coupe de Ligue, they won in 2023, something that we didn't manage to do. The Trophy des Champions competitions have continued to come in. There's so many trophies here that they've won in their history. But overall, they haven't quite matched the levels that we reached with them. But overall, it's been a good career up to this point. We've done very well. I'm going to be very interested to see how Napoli do after we leave, because they've still got quite a lot of good young players, and I think Italian football is still quite weak. Juventus, the big club that you need to overcome, and I don't think Napoli have the finances to challenge Juventus long term, but they could definitely beat the best of the rest. I think Roma are going to struggle to finish 2nd place, and I can see Napoli winning another title if Juventus slip up at another point. But I think that is going to be it for this episode. I'm going to go forward about a week, then I'm going to resign, and I will, at the start of next episode show you how we're getting on in the job search and if we manage to find a new club. But thanks very much for your support while I've been managing Napoli. Drop a like on the video if you've enjoyed watching us win the league here and a couple of cup competitions as well. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see where we go next. But until next time, see ya.